Today is opening day for the Nicaraguan Professional Baseball League, a league you've probably heard of but may not know much about. Since the league champion does not qualify for the Caribbean Series, the league does not get the kind of exposure that the other winter leagues get, which is a shame because the LBPN plays at about the same level as the other winter leagues that do compete in the Caribbean Series. Liga de Béisbol Profesional Nacional was established in 1956. Even though the league was a hit right away, it was forced to shut down in 1967 for financial reasons. Baseball continued to be the country's top sport in the following decades, but it wasn't until 2004 that the league was revived. Since then, there has only been one canceled season, that coming in 2008. In the past decade, the league has been thriving and running smoothly. A 30-game schedule runs until late December. The top 3 teams then play in a 12-game round-robin in late December and early January. The top 2 teams from the round-robin move on to the best-of-7 championship series. Last year there were 4 teams. This year a 5th one is making its debut. Let's take a look at those teams, starting with defending champions Leones de León. Last year was their 2nd consecutive league title and their 6th overall. They were the very first league champions in 1957, and the first champions in the modern era of the league in 2004. Leones were led offensively by Ofelio Castro, the league leader in hits with 45, and batting average .409. Adrian Moreno was second in the league with a .648 slugging, and tied for second in home runs with 7. Isaac Silva won the league ERA title at .259. León is the 2nd largest city in Nicaragua with a population just over 200,000, located on the west coast. The home field for Leones is the 8,000 capacity Estadio Héroes y Mártires. The championship series was won by Leones in 5 games over Tigres del Chinandega. Tigres has won 4 league titles, the last 2 coming back-to-back in 2016 and 2017. They were 3rd in the 4-team regular season standings, but 1st in the 3-team round-robin, enabling them to reach the championship series. Tigres were a hitting team in 2019. Alvaro Gonzalez hit 10 home runs to lead the league. Elian Miranda and Edgar Montiel were part of a 3-way tie for second with 7 home runs each. Montiel was also a .387 batter, 2nd best in the league. For starting pitchers, Atahualpa Severino's .313 ERA and Johan Flandes' .348 ranked 3rd and 4th respectively in ERA rankings. Severino had previously pitched for the Washington Nationals of MLB and 3 different teams in the Mexican Summer League. Flandes previously pitched for the Colorado Rockies of MLB, the Samsung Lions of the KBO, and 2 different Mexican Summer League teams. Chinandega is Nicaragua's 5th largest city, population around 130,000, located in the country's northwest corner, on the Pacific coast and near the border with Honduras. The home for Tigres is Estadio Efraín Tijerino, seating capacity 8,000. The most successful team in LBPN history is Indios del Boer. They've won 8 league titles, 3 times in the 1960s and 5 times in the modern era, but not since 2014. The first game in league history was played between Indios and San Fernando, a team that no longer exists. Indios and Leones are the country's only 2 remaining original teams, and they make up the league's fiercest rivalry. 2019 was a terrible year for Indios. At 10 wins and 20 losses, they were last in the 4-team regular season standings, 8 games out of 1st and 4 games out of 3rd. Therefore, they were the one team that was eliminated and did not qualify for the round-robin. Hilton Calderon was their top batter, hitting .371, the league's 3rd best average. Junior Palmier hit 4 home runs to lead the team, ranking 5th in the league. Best starting pitcher was Jorge Bucardo, a former AAA pitcher in the San Francisco Giants organization, ranking 5th with a .374 ERA and 2nd with a .131 WHIP. Indios del Boer play in Managua, the capital and largest city in Nicaragua, population of over 1 million, located on the southwest shore of Lake Managua near the Pacific coast. Estadio Nacional Dennis Martinez, named after the former Major League pitcher and the country's greatest baseball hero, opened in 2017. It's the newest ballpark in Nicaragua, and at a capacity of 15,000, expandable to 20,000, it's the largest by far. One of the newer teams in the LBPN is Gigantes de Rivas. Since the team was established in 2013, they've won 2 league titles. The first one came in their inaugural season, and the other one came 2 years later, in 2015. In 2019, Gigantes tied for the regular season title with Leones, both teams finishing 18 and 12, but they were 3 and 5 in the round robin and failed to reach the championship series. Gigantes were a pitching team last year. Carlos Sano, who reached AAA Sacramento in 2019, had the LBPN's 2nd best ERA at .262 and led the league with a .111 WHIP. Closer Jose Acosta topped the league with 9 saves. Rivas is the smallest market in the LBPN with a population of only 40,000. It's located on the west side of Lake Nicaragua in the southwestern part of the country, near the Pacific coast and the border with Costa Rica. Here you'll find Estadio Yamil Rios Ugarte, the smallest ballpark in the league by capacity, seating 6,000. Then there's the newest addition to the LBPN, Tren del Norte, or the Northern Train. This will be their debut season, so there's no history or past season performance to talk about here. One interesting player this team has signed for the 2020 season is 36-year-old right-handed pitcher Alfredo Figaro. From 2009 to 2019, Figaro played for MLB's Milwaukee Brewers and Detroit Tigers, Lidom's Tigres del Norte and Estrellas Orientales, KBO's Samsung Lions, NPB's Oryx Buffaloes, and the CPBL's Uni Lions. Nicaragua will be the 5th country he's played in, and Tren del Norte will be his 8th ball club. The team's home will be in Esteli, Nicaragua's 3rd largest city with a population of 130,000, located in the northern part of the country. The city is also home to a famous football club, Real Esteli FC, whose nickname is Tren del Norte. Here's a look at last year's regular season standings. As you can see, Indios had by far the worst record, so they were eliminated. In the round robin it was close, but Gigantes dropped out. In the championship round it was all Leones, and they will enter the 2020 season as the 2-time defending champions. And here's the schedule for this month. Games are on 7 days a week. Because there are an odd number of teams now, someone always has the day off, so you won't be able to see your favorite team every day, but you can always watch someone play. They aren't playing any 3-game series, sometimes 2, but usually just 1 and done, then move on to play another team. If you want to watch the LBPN this winter, try Canal 4 Nicaragua, a YouTube channel where games are live streamed. For highlights and news, check out Sport TV Nicaragua. The league's official website is lbpn.com.ni, where you can get all the numbers. The links to all 3 can be found in the description. If you've got anything to add, anything I missed, something I got wrong, don't hesitate to point it out in the comments. That's all for today, and until next time, this is Baseball International. See ya.